Hey, what's going on, YouTube? I'm putting. I done all these, as you can see. Each and every one, I put the houses in on all this whole thing. And if you watch my other video, I show you how to build all those. And this is an example of one. I'm gonna be putting the Acma jet in between all these, and then we can epoxy it, and then get to drilling. And we still got this piece left, so bear with me on this. We did the earrings. So let's get started. This part is the easiest since you already centered all of them to where you want it, and then you just grind. The rest of these, you put them in, and you always got to make sure, double check that each one's on each side like the house, so right, left. And then you just fill in the sides with jet. It'd be easier if I had some jet, but I think I gotta get some tomorrow, so I'm running kind of low on jet. I do have some scrap, but if you want to use, it'd be faster going through it than using scrap because you got pieces that you can cut, and then center them, just really simple. So that's all you do to all of them. Put them in. You guys watch my other videos, start to finish. I show you how to make the dobie houses using a picture jasper. You can use all kinds of different. They got different kind of picture jasper. They got some really nice ones. They got some with designs on them like this. You could use. See, it has those little pits in it. This would be good if you say you want to make a mountain, so you could cut this part and then put a black in. You could use that part like how it has different on the Monument Valley or something, or you could get on this side and use this part. This would be interesting, right there, and then make the rest. I'll show you on another video. Right now we're gonna do one outer turquoise, so that's gonna be interesting because, to be honest, I think that would be the first time I did one of those, or I think I have done it before. You just fill in all these gaps. There's a nice one for a big one. That way you don't waste a lot of it. And you just put it in, card it up. Sometimes when you don't get the shape that you want when your stones, and it's grinding cricket, and you're using the grinder over here and you're trying to make it straight, it means you need to straighten out your wheel. And I'll show you that just in a second because I need to straighten out my wheel as well. So you use a T-bar. Then you can drop the stone off like that and glue it. Oh, fell out. But it'll still glue, and you just keep going with the process over and over. Like what I usually say. There's really nothing much to these. If I could do it, you could do it. I think I really took inlay serious when I knew that you could really make money off of it, and I was passionate about it. I like inlaying. I like doing different things. Let's just say I like a challenge when it comes to making something different that nobody has it making. There's a lot of artists out there that do that already. Um, Sometimes when it comes to doing stuff, if you want to know certain things, you can ask somebody who has experience in that they're willing to teach you or talk to you, and you could just stand there and watch them, and yeah, and they'll show you easy steps on how to do things. So that's where I kind of learned from as a way. And I learned some things from my brother. I learned some things from one of my jobs. All of my jobs, actually. I worked at quite a few places, but I I quit working for places when you know there was just say some places are not nice. So, if you want to create your own style as making things, not that hard. And it don't hurt to try something different when it comes to inlaying, silversmithing, casting. I do a lot of that. And when I when I like get tired of inlaying, I'll do something like silversmithing, and then when I get tired of silversmithing, I'll do some casting. And when back and forth, it varies. I did stop inlaying for a while, for like 3 years, I think, and I just went back to it all of a sudden. And but I still do other stuff on the side. I still do silver work. On my videos, I think you've seen some of that. Hmm. And there's a lot of things that I should have showed you guys and recorded, but I didn't. And I made so many bracelets and so much designs that I made, and I'm gonna tell you guys later on down the road what what my name is and how. And I see some of my jewelry when I look online. When I look online, I type up my name and a lot of my jewelry pops up from back then when I made them, like my squash blossoms, my pendants, casting stuff, rings. And they have some videos that I seen of it too. And those are sold. I sold them to places. Um, that's how I used to pay my bills. And the thing about making jewelry is you gotta invest back into it. You gotta sell it for what you want, and really, it depends on the art you put in. And in art like this, you not very much people can do this, so you gotta really watch out on your prices and who you sell it to and whatnot. But all it means it's see if I made a piece and it broke, it chipped off. See, I like it. This is a part about Akuma Jet that I like. When something like this happens, normally you find the edge, like right there. See, that's where it broke. And this is a trick I'm gonna show you. This is the best part about Akuma Jet. Get the piece, you dry it out real good as best as you can, and you can center that piece right back on there, right to where it chipped off, like that. Hold it on there for a few seconds, let the glue dry. Because if you don't and you move it, it's gonna See? Just the best part about Ackman. And you can use that piece again. Grind it back. Square it off. Put it back on. And I'm going to do this whole thing just like that. I know I'm doing the same thing over and over. And, let me get to all this and I'll show you, and then we'll get to this. They call it a naja. This is a naja. That's the centerpiece for the squash blossoms. And sometimes I forget. I always forget what that's called. Just think. But let me do all these and I'll get back to you. So, okay, finished making all of these. So you have all the Akamajet and all of these. Now these are done. Earrings is done. Oh, see? They come out like that. The reason why it comes out like that so you can epoxy it. And the epoxy will hold better than glue. Plus, it won't get sticky and butter everywhere. So that's why you have them like that. Now, we're going to move on to this piece. These are all done. And we can epoxy those later. Well, I'm going to do it and get it ready. So that way I can drill it and all that. And this piece we'll worry about right now. So, how I would do this is I would use maybe one of these, a ruler. I'll go at the corner and look for 1 inch. Or maybe, let's go see, we'll do we'll do so that's 1.5. We'll go from this end to this end, and then we'll go or a half. Wait, no more than half. 3/4. Cool, that's right. 3/4. So this is our line. This is our line right here. That's our center. It's not really centered. The person that did this is kind of supposed to be over here. But it's center, yeah, so we'll make it work. So what I would do is grind these turquoise in here. See? You can grind your turquoise too at a angle, like sideways, like this, pieces like that. Then when you put them in, they'll kind of groove, so you gotta groove it. See all that dust? So when you get dust, you can add water. And then you just fit it in there. So at an angle. And like I said, I like to use a pencil a lot, so I usually mark it out. That's knowing how much I can grind off. It's not that really much to it when you do it. You just grind it. This is kind of this is natural, so this is a little harder to grind. Natural stones are really hard to grind, and they have some jet. It's almost like marble, man. That thing is so hard to grind. And it wears out your wheel. Wears out this wheel a lot. See? You do both sides. And then the corner, throw it in there. Then you just make it straight right there, right? Always make sure it's nice and straight. Or you can add on another piece. Right, that's it. And then just grab your glue on the side. And we'll do this side, but first let's go level this. See if there's an extra piece. We'll grind that piece and make it fit. So, or we can cut another piece, it'll be better. So we'll use that one for just grind the top of it. This is kind of hard, like I said, so I'm kind of pushing on it. Nice too, really blue. You can add it on. So just draw it out. Grind it. Mark it. Cut it. Put it on. So kind of groove this one where you're grinding it because it has a groove right here. So with this side you can just round it off like donut, but not too much. You're not really going all the way for it. It's just a little piece. So if you dome it, it'll fit on just like that. So this side you gotta kind of ground around it. Like that. Okay. And then you want to go on that line that I made right there. So usually how I would do it is I'll mark it right there, then I'll go right here inside. And there's all kinds of ways you can do it, but I'll do it this way so that way I can see it from the top. And then when I see it, I could just mark it right there, like eyeball it. And on this side, see? You don't really gotta go that much. And then you could just go on that line that you marked. And then, whoop. And then you just put the piece on. See? And hold it out as well too. That way, try to get it leveled. So you want to go more this way. As you're holding the piece. And I'm going to try to get it as straight as you can. Like that. So right there. So that's good. And then this is the part where I told you I use tissue. So the reason why I'm using tissue is because that jet, it has black. So you want these stones to really line up. Really line up and good, and you want to see where it don't look like it's added. Looks like it's one stone. You see that? There's no gap. And it looks like it's just one stone. And if you don't clean it and you add it, you're going to see a black line right there. So try it out as best as you can. Put dab. dab it on top. Well, this is what I do. So dab it on top and put it together. And then I usually dab it on the side. It's kind of hard working while you're showing on camera. That's it. I'll do the other side. I'll show you the other side when I'm done. That's it. I did both sides. Now it's time to lay these little houses in. Just on both sides. It's kind of not sticking as much. But what you can do too without pulling these out, without breaking them, you could heat it up, the lighter, something, and then pull it out. And then you could just put these houses on. See, I'm going to show you how to do it right now. And, yep, let me show you one. So you just grind the side you want it on. Like that. Make sure it's lined up. You line it up. And then throw your jet inside. That. Put it on. Clear it out. And you can cut it thin. That way you don't got that much to grind. See? And grind the top. Basically, you're making a square. Or like a C. The jet. Got it. The reason why I'm kind of making it like that is when you when you put it on the turquoise, it's gonna outline it. It's gonna make it black. So that's what you want to see. And then don't worry about how big you cut it, but just make it as skinny as you can. Like that. Then you can grind the top center right here. See? You can see the full view, and then after that you just grind the sides and make it like not a paper, skinny as a paper or two papers. See? And then you just add on your color, your brown. And then you grind the top as well as this one. Try not to grind off all that black when you grind on top. And go around to your brown. See if I have some extra pieces. Yeah, I do. and you just add it on. Add it on. So you want it to look something like that, and then you can put your jet at the corner. It's not sticking, but oh, we'll use another piece. We'll cut another piece off. Okay. Then you just add it. Try to square the top up. Try to square the top up. Make sure there's no water on it so it can stick. There you go. That's it. Then you just keep the step going. Put it on there. On my next video, I'm going to show you how to put it all together. I thought I could show you on this whole video, but on my next video. So thank you for watching. Subscribe and like, and I shall see you on the next video.